Yep, you're recording.
Okay, so we're going to make a mixed fall casket cover. Normally, you would have palm leaves at the bottom, and I didn't actually have any, but I had a palm plant, so I decided to go ahead and cut those and use them. So I'm going to go pretty quickly on this cover, but I think you will get the idea of how I started. So right now I'm making my framework for the cover, which is basically, I do that with the leaves. Some designers like to put a lot of flowers in the back, like the same on both sides. I tend to make mine a little shorter on the back side, because normally at the funeral home, the cover is up against the wall normally, and so I'd rather have a lot of the flowers facing forward. Also, there are some designers who put their greens in at the end, and that's also permissible if you choose to design that way. I like to kind of get a base so I know where my framework is going to be. And then you don't want to go too high in the center. About right there is probably good, because the cover has to be able to fit inside of a hearse when they carry it to the gravesite. And if it's too tall, then the flowers won't go on top of the hearse, and that's normally where they go. You can take advantage of lots of different types of greeneries. That gives you a lot of texture in a casket cover. Of course, use whatever you have. I've even gone outside and picked greenery before. Everything that I'm cutting is cut at an angle. When you go into the cover, and you kind of see where my shape is going. My thing doesn't fall off there. Alright, here's normally where I stop with the greenery, and then I go in and I start adding my flowers. Now, I like to put my really big flowers in first. Same rule of concept as largest to smallest, normally when you're doing a cover. Because that way you make the space, you're making spaces where you're going to put the next flowers. Now if you were doing an all rose or an all carnation or some other type of cover, then of course you can start with your edges, like your really long edges, and make your basic shape that way. So now I'm adding in some lilies. These are focal point flowers, so they don't want to be too smushed in together, because you want to be able to see them when they open. You can also leave your flowers out the night before so that they open up a little bit more for the cover. Open yellow lilies right here to tuck in as well. Also make sure to pull off any pollen. Alright. Now, then you can go back and start adding in any other large flowers that you have. So like, we have some sunflower here. Some larger Fuji ones. I broke that. Sure that you're actually going into your oasis. Thank you. Make sure you're going into the oasis, pushing it in. Alright, so then we have roses, which are the next largest flower that I have. And I've got 2 shades of roses here, so I'm going to mix them in. Keeping your longest ones for the outside cover. A lot of people also, depending on the cover that you're doing, I like to kind of have mine fall a little bit forward. See how this is starting to take shape. Of course, if you have it on a trash can, you can always spin it around as you're working on it if you want it to be identical, both front and back. Go through some of the hydrangeas. They don't necessarily have to be just on their own. Now I've got some blue delphinium that it's shorter blue delphinium, so it's one of the reasons I didn't go ahead and put it in first, because it really wasn't long enough to extend all the way out, and I want it for accents for this spray. Dark color looks really good with the fall, especially for a man. Then you can start working in smaller flowers, like plums, berries, whatever it is that you're working into this casket cover.